They putting a little bit too much gravel down on this runway, because the rocks, more rocks and more rocks are going inside my shoes. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go to a different location. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I've been saying that for so long and I ain't made a move yet. But this gravel in your feet and your shoes every day, I think they're putting too much down, man. You know, it's nice and soft, don't get me wrong. I like running on this instead of the concrete, but man, they putting too much down right now, in my opinion. Another walk down, guys. Yeah, we're getting closer to Judgment Day. We got today the 25th, so December the 4th, probably between December 4th and December the 10th, I'm really going 10x this workout going. I'm really going 10x it. What do you mean by 10x it, Stock Sniper? I mean, whatever I'm doing right now times 10. That's how I gotta go for the last month, going strong. So I'm gonna wait till, cause that Chevron Marathon is January the 10th. So I think around I'm gonna just push it to the 10th. Right on the 10th, that's when I'm gonna start really 10xing everything that I'm doing. But on the 4th, I'm gonna gradually work my way up. By the 10th, I'm gonna be ready to rock and roll. Because everything is going good. I'm seeing increased power, increased flexibility, and endurance getting a whole lot better since I implemented all that weight training that y'all been seeing at night. And yes, I gotta do it tonight. Tonight is chest, back, and legs. See, I'm getting used to legs right now, because the last 30 days, starting December the 10th, I'm gonna hit the legs every day for sure. That's why I always tell everybody, appreciate the gifts. Appreciate y'all. What is that gift? High five. Thank you, French. Thank you, French, man. Hello, how y'all doing, guys? I'm just telling y'all my plan from December 10th to January 10th, which January 10th is the marathon. And so we're getting close to countdown to a month, almost a month away. Today is the 25th of November. So I think, yeah, next week is December the 4th. And right now I'm trying to put my last 30-day plan down, because everything is going so well. If you see how I work out at night, I mean, I'm going back to back on those weights like it ain't nothing. No rest, none of that. I'm just supersetting everything. And the thing about supersetting, it helps out with the running and the cardio. Stretching is going excellent. So I'm ready to rock and roll January the 10th. So I got 30 days left. Hopefully everything stays the course, right? As long as everything stays the course and the last 30 days goes perfect, chat, January 10th gonna be a great day. Yep. So if you've been on the channel for a while, you understand I've been having my eye on this marathon probably almost a year. So since I got invited to the marathon, which is the Chevron Marathon, since we got back from the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras, it's been all gas, no breaks. And we almost here, guys. It's just strange how a year is almost gone. So by the time January 10th come, It's gonna be 11 months of this high intensity marathon training. If you don't know, I already run all the time. But then when I got invited to the Chevron Marathon, I started working out 3 times a day. That's why you see the weightlifting at night. So that's what I've been doing. And right now I'm getting myself prepared to every day is leg day on the weights in the weight room. So last night I started my first session of every day is leg day on the weights, which is great. So tonight I'm gonna do leg day every single day. But I'm preparing myself a week ahead of time. Well, a little longer than a week, but December the 10th is when we gonna 10x everything. So I'm getting my legs prepared right now for everyday leg day on the weights. You know, because I got, once the Chevron Marathon get here, man, I got to come out smoking. And that's what it is, guys. Appreciate y'all for joining me on this walk down. I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper Marathon Training. We coming down to the last 30 days. See, we got 25, we got roughly 10, we got 2 weeks. So we down to about 45 days. Yeah, we within 45 days of the marathon. And everything is going super, super, super well. I can't complain at all. It's going real great, especially with the weight training. And now, you know, I'm starting to get power and endurance. So it's time to crank it up. In other words, guys, it's time to crank it up and take it to the next level. But you know, it ain't just me that's been really doing this. Y'all that come rock with me on this walk down, when I go live, this helps out a lot. It really do, especially since I'm lifting weights at night now. You know, I'm lifting weights at night, and I'm doing this walk down, which the walk down is also another workout. But if I include this walk down, I'll be working out 4 times a day. So, but I don't count it really. I just take it as the road work, which is this is the road, and I'm doing the work. And you know, I count it as one workout. But a lot of people say, Stock Sniper, that's 2 workouts, bro. So if you look at it like that, I'm actually working out 4 times a day. So tonight, I'm doing chest and back and legs. Yep. So yesterday, on the Monday, if you wasn't on the live last night, I did biceps, triceps, and legs. And tonight, I'm doing chest and back and legs. And on Wednesday, I'll do shoulders and legs. And then I repeat it, you know? And that's how we rock with it. Appreciate y'all for joining me. I'm your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. Yes, I split up muscle groups. That way I have a workout every single day. But the thing about it, I don't hit my sets or hit my reps and then sit down and wait for 5 minutes. No, I don't do it like that. I hit my reps, which I do 15. I hit my 15, and then I go to the next exercise. So as I'm doing 15 curls, as soon as I get done doing the curls, I back door and I do 15 triceps. I rotate the body parts like that. And that's been working out real, real beautifully. You know, because that's extra added cardio. Because, you know, most people, when they go to the gym, they do they reps, and then they sit on the bench for 5 minutes. I don't do that. I do my reps, and I go right directly into another exercise. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's called superset. So that's exactly what I do. I go from triceps, biceps, and like tonight, I'm going chest to back, chest to back, chest to back. Come rock with me tonight, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I gotta keep it on mute. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTuber cut the live off, like what happened last night. But y'all still got to see the full, you know, workout. You know, and feel free to give me a little bit of tips, you know. And feel free to engage on the workout at night, you know, because on this channel is the freedom of speech channel, meaning that, you know, come in, give me some tips. Like I had a guy come in, I think that was last week, gave me a few tips. And guess what? I didn't think because I was the host, I listened to what he said and I, you know, implemented what he told me to do. And you know, and I added it into my repertoire. Because one thing I know, guys, whatever you are on this internet, that's what you will attract. You know, if you're working out, if you're pushing out positivity, you know, if your goal is to show people what's going on, guess what? You're going to attract those type of people that like these type of things. And, you know, not only will you help other people, but other people will help you. So I got to thank everybody that be coming and rocking with me, man, on this channel, because y'all really helped me out. Ain't no way I would be running, you know, 8 miles, 10 miles, running in marathons if it was not for me cutting on this live and interacting with the people that come in here and rock with me. But one thing I got to say, chat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch areas, guys. You know, I want to switch areas. I'm trying to figure out, will I switch the areas after the marathon, or should I go and switch areas and for the last 30 days? But something just keep telling me it's time to switch areas. Why you want to switch areas, Stock Sniper? Even though this place is convenient, you know, all the time I always talk about convenient. You know, when it comes to working out, you want it to be, especially when you just now starting out, you want everything to be, hello, hey, how you doing? Yimi, hello, how you doing? Appreciate you for joining me. Especially when you first starting to work out, you want everything to be convenient. In other words, you want everything to be basically where you work or basically by, you know, where you live. So like this area right here, the gym that I talk about all the time, the outside gym, I mean, it's like right by, you know. Everything that I do is right by. And it's real, real convenient. But I'm thinking that I'm going to go to a different area, which is going to require about a 10, 15-minute drive. You know, so I'm thinking about doing it because, guys, these rocks, man, they putting too much gravel down, and the rocks go inside my shoes, and I kind of, you know, it's kind of irritating. I don't like that too much. You know, I really don't like that too much. But that's why I kind of want to. But the thing I like about this outside gym is that it's good for my ankles because it's gravel. It's not like running on concrete. Now, this other area that I'm going to, it's a lot of concrete, you know, but it's a lot of action over there. It's an outside gym too, but it's a lot of action, you know, and it's concrete, you know, and it's a little bit farther away from, like, I like everything to be inside of my vicinity and make it easy access, you know. That's how I like it. Because on the cool, I can run. This is so close to where I stay at, is that I can run basically from here home. It's all convenience, determination, you know, determination. I had a guy in the live last night talking about a name of a certain gym, bro. What we got to understand, chat, is you got to have determination. You know, you got to be determined to do, if you want to work out, if you want to run, if you want to do anything in life, you got to have strong determination. And you got to fit it. You got to fit it inside your lifestyle, you know? And you got to get up and put the work in. They're like, Stock Sniper, how are you able to do it, bro? It's because I love to do this. I love it. So, and what makes it even better, I love going live. I love doing the content that I do, which I really don't look at it as content. I look at it as just doing what I do. That's what I look at it, and I like doing it. So that also helps. So I gotta thank y'all, chat, for the people that come in and rock with me and show support. It's kind of like supporting, you know, It's like kind of like go, stock sniper, go. You know, that's how it make me feel. Keep going. You know, added encouragement. And as it's like when you're running, it's always good to have a pacer, right? That, you know, or you be working out. It's always good to work out with somebody. That's when you get your best of workouts. You know, when you with a partner. And when I'm doing this, I look at the live stream, I look at the walk down, I look at y'all as like partners. So y'all in this too. Don't get it twisted. Y'all in this too. So all this that I've been doing all year, which the walk down is about a year old. I've been doing this walk down for a whole year. And guess what? I'm in the best shape of my life. Something just came up in my mind and say, man, because I was already running a lot, but then after the run, I walk for a cool down. And something say, man, instead of just, cause it was boring. Some say, man, cut the live on. So I started going live. And as I go live, I was like, hey, I kind of like this. And I started liking it, and it started making this boring walk better. Like running is different. You know, running, I'm looking around, I'm running, I'm moving, it's a little exciting. But when you're walking, you know, it gets kind of boring and you want to stop. But then I cut the live on, and it just, for some reason, going live and talking to the people in the chat, it made me do more, and that helped out. Now I'm running, right now, I'm running 4 miles a day, but at one point, I was running 8 miles a day. You know, so now that walking afterwards, a fast walk, that's what helps out a whole lot. So like right now, I'm 17 minutes in, and it feel like I only been doing this for 5 minutes. After I get around this corner, guess what? I'm done. Guess what? I'm done. So, I hope y'all having a great day, chat. I'm having a great day. As we make it around this corner right here, we 17 minutes in, and we moving. We already did the 4 mile run. Now we're doing the walk down, and we rocking and rolling. Hey, what's up to Don? How you doing? Appreciate you for joining me. We're almost at the end of this walk down, and I'm moving. Yeah, so tonight will obviously be the weight training, and we ready to rock and roll. Yep, so hopefully I can get in there earlier. Last night, if you was on the live, I got in the gym kind of late. I kind of want to get in that gym right around 8 o'clock. That way when 8:45 come, I'm already done. I need to get in there about 7. That's what I need to do. I need to get in there about 7 and be done with it by 7:45. Yeah, but that cardio weight training, man, is the business. Straight up. And I feel the effects of it already. Out here, I'm in my mind, chat, I always say this is the foundation of the training, but I'm starting to think different now. That weight training, you know, that not just specifically lifting weights, because like I say, lifting weights and resting for 5 minutes ain't gonna get the job done. Doing 10 reps and then sitting on the bench for 5 minutes, or doing 10 reps and looking at the girls in the gym, that ain't gonna get the job done. Doing 10 reps and getting on your phone texting for 5 minutes ain't gonna get the job done. Just being in the gym, doing 10 reps and flexing muscles in the mirror ain't gonna get the job done. You gotta go in there, get your 15 reps in, at least 15, and go from exercise to exercise. Minimum break. If you do take a break, make it 10 seconds. 15 seconds. No long, no 2 minutes. None of that. 15 seconds, 20 seconds tops. So I'm starting to think that right there, because I work out at least 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, supersetting and moving. And man, I think that's starting to be the foundation. Or maybe that's just the icing on the cake, because I am running in the marathon. So that's really the foundation. But that supersetting, lifting weights is the icing on the cake. Richard, Job, you look like my work boots. Or if I look like your work boots, boy, that's a compliment. Yeah, cause we value our work boots. We gotta have the best looking work boots. If you understand what I'm saying. When you working on a job, you go look for some work boots, you want some nice work boots. You don't want no bullshit work boots, right? So I take that as a compliment. You say I look like your work boots. When you go buy work boots, you don't want no ugly, trashy work boots, right, chat? You want some good, comfortable, nice work boots. Yeah, so that's a compliment. See, I know you tried to twist it, but you see how I did that? You see how I took that and turned it into something righteous? Because we love our work boots. Nobody wants no uncomfortable, ugly work boots, bro. Or no wore down, raggedy work boots. When your work boots get raggedy and old, what you do? You go buy some more. 9 times out of 10, you gonna get the $200 work boots. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the $150 work boots. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna feel some way about yourself when you go to work and you got your new work boots on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody look at, oh shit, so-and-so got him some new work boots. So I take that as a compliment. Okay, fine. You look like my running shoes. Man, what kind of running shoes you got, bro? You got Brooks? You got Brooks running shoes? I'm a runner. You know, so when I run in the marathon, I gotta have some good looking running shoes on, bro. I gotta have some good looking running shoes on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no run down, ugly, uncomfortable running shoes. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. So you saying running shoes is the exact same thing. When I'm running, when I go live for the Chevron Marathon, guys, I'm gonna have on me some brand new Brooks running shoes. If you Stock Sniper, what are Brooks running shoes? All you gotta do is go Google it, and you will go see some nice, beautiful, comfortable running shoes. See, the running shoes and the work boots, you gotta have some comfortable running shoes, and you gotta have some comfortable work boots. That's the same thing. Same thing. So yeah, guys, appreciate you for joining me. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper, and guess what? We got 45 days left before what? Before the marathon. Hope y'all join me, because I'm going live for the marathon, guys, so you can see me cross the finish line. Hopefully this time, my cameraman will be on point. Last time, my cameraman wasn't really all that good. Hopefully this time, my cameraman will be ready to rock and roll and focus on what they need to be focusing on, which is getting the content. That's what they need to be focusing on, getting the content for the marathon, to give y'all a good view of the marathon. So appreciate y'all for joining me, man. Just like that, this marathon, this walk down is almost finished, guys. I'm almost coming around this corner fast. And guess what? I am not going to overdo it. Because y'all know, chat, I get to run in my mouth, man. And I'll be out here walking, and an hour being the past, 2 hours being the past. I'm not doing it. I got to say that for the last 30 days, chat. Now, the last 30 days or the last 3 weeks or the last 15 days, then we're going to crank it up. Because like I say, the last 30 days before January 10th, we 10Xing all this. So that's why you might want to wonder, well, Stock Sniper, you was running 8 miles a day, bro. Why you went back down to 4? I went back down to 4 to prepare myself to what's finna happen December the 10th to January the 9th. What's gonna happen, Stock Sniper? I'm 10xing this workout. So in other words, the walk down is gonna be longer. Yeah, y'all, if you was here before, when I was training for those other marathons, those 2-hour walk downs, that's what's gonna happen. An 8-mile run, back door with a 2-hour walk down. That's what it's gonna be. Yep. So get ready. The last 30 days, the last 21 days is gonna be epic. Especially on the gym workouts at night. Man, I'm gonna start, man, I'm a 10x in my workout in the gym. The last 30 days, the last 21 days, right before the marathon. And I hope y'all come join me and come rock with me. I hope y'all come join me and rock with me. 73.8, 738, agree. Yeah, facts. You gotta have the best worker, the work boots got, yeah. The work boots gotta be on point. You don't wanna be going to work, you know what I'm saying, with no raggedy work boots. You make $30 or $40 an hour and your work boots look like you got them out the trash can dumpster. Oh, nah. Somebody gonna say, bro, you got, man, come on, man. You make too much money not to have some pretty beautiful work boots, man. You know, especially, you know, some of us, we get our work boots and then we get our work uniforms pressed. You know what I'm saying? You want starch and iron on your work clothes, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're a foreman inside of the plant, you know what I'm talking about. You got your beautiful work boots on, and you got your work uniform starched and ironed. Who know about that in the chat? Who know about that? You're a supervisor, you're a foreman. You don't touch nothing, but you tell people what to do. Guess what? Your work uniform going to the cleaners. Hello. And guess what? Your work boots ain't gonna get not a stain on them. Yeah, so your work boots gotta be up to par, man. You know, that's like almost like going to the club. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come to work. You gotta come to work, you know, especially when you telling somebody what, when, where, and how and what to do. You come to work, man. You gotta be ready when you go to work. You might have your work wife. You can't go to work, you know what I'm saying? And you got a work wife and your boots and your uniform looking all raggedy. No, it don't work like that. I'm just teasing, guys. I hope none of y'all don't have a work wife, bro. I'm just teasing on that. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Woo! Just like that, we back around. That 1.5 miles is done, guys. And look, I still got a little time left. I'm doing these 1.25 mile walks with speed, under 30 minutes. I'm beating times. That's why it's very, very important. I got to go after this chat, but I got to, you know, make it 30 minutes. So I got about 1.5 minutes. That's why you have to time yourself. When you're doing these things, when you're working out, it's all about timing. That's why I like that gym I be at, because I don't sit and wait on a machine. I don't sit and wait on a machine. I'm in and out. Everything is about timing. You know what I'm saying? That's just like success. You know, it's about timing. You got to know, you know, everything happens at the right time. It's about timing, guys. So I got a few more minutes left. Few more minutes left, guys. And then I'm going to call it a day. The reason why I haven't ended it yet, because I like to try to keep this 30 minutes. And we almost there. We almost there. We almost there, guys. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Remember, we got night workout tonight. I'm going to try to get there a little early to the gym, maybe about 7, 8 o'clock. I'm going to try to get there about 7 or 8 o'clock. For sure, I'm going to be there by 8:30. But I'm trying to get my timing down so I'll be ready to rock and roll. So subscribe to the channel. Come rock with me tonight. Give me some pointers on my workouts. You know what I'm saying? Tonight is chest, back, and legs. That's what we got going on tonight. That's what we got going on tonight. So I hope I see y'all there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. To the people that just now came in, we are just about ending the walk down. This is episode 1, season number 4. But this is episode 151. For y'all that don't know, we've been doing this for a while. We're almost on the year anniversary of this walk down. This is season 4, episode 151. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Everybody that's been rocking with me, I appreciate y'all. We are 45 days away for the marathon. Make sure you come rock with me, man. If you've been rocking with me on these walk downs, you got to come rock with me on January 10th, which is the day of the marathon, because you've been rolling with me 151 episodes. It would only be right if you come and rock with us during the marathon. So I love it. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all come rock with me tonight. Weight training at the gym. Chest, back, legs. With that being said, just the one and only Stock Sniper. I love and I appreciate y'all. To the next one, I'm out.